Hello, Buddhas. Today we are going to talk about what the heck the role of a guru is in your development. Now, before we get started, Buddhas, we got some housekeeping to take care of, and that is, please make sure you've hit that subscribe bell button, that like button. It really helps get these videos pushed out to absolutely as many people as possible so that they can then find out about the incredible playlist that I've got down below with every Buddha Billionaire video ever made. That's over 100 videos of content that you can watch and have a spiritual awakening. And number 3 is that we've got a sponsor today, baby, and that is taking a deep breath. So, Buddhas, all together now, we are going to inhale, and we are going to exhale. Thank you, air, for being awesome. Now, what the heck is a guru, and why the heck do you think you might kind of need to have to want one? Well, I have been reading Autobiography of a Yogi, which is an incredible book. I am not quite completely through it because it is dense, at least for me at the moment. And I am starting to realize, with all this hubbub on the internets about these fake gurus and people like myself, or people who are out there who are selling courses and coaching, what is the role of these people, and should we trust them, and all this stuff is kind of going on in my head, and imposter syndrome and blah. At the end of the day, you are responsible for your journey. So if you believe that paying for a course is going to help you, go ahead and do it. That's my honest recommendation. You're not going to die by spending some money on some learning material. It may be perfect for you, it may not. I have spent money on learning material that has significantly helped me, and I have spent money on learning material that I have yet to see the full benefit from. Do I regret it? No. And number 2, Buddhas, is to remember that, sure, there might be, or there probably is actually, not just that there might be, legit saints and gurus out there in the Himalayas, or in specific places, or running cults, or doing whatever the heck they believe they should be doing. And I do believe that they have metaphysical powers, because why not? And I do believe that their mission is to enliven and enlighten as many people as possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the internet gurus are all wrong either, because there's stages of this development. And I personally think that if we're starting out at a stage where I started, which was consuming content on the internet, then we're kind of using the internet as a whole as our guru, right? And that just means you have to have an extra level of cognitive responsibility for your own actions. So take everything that I say and everything that other people on the internet say with a grain of salt. Because my intention is to provide the best information that I can. And I believe that that's also the case for all the others. But you need to follow your heart and do what you think is right. And then, Buddhas, if you're still with me, there's a third aspect here that I'd like to discuss, and that is the perspective that a real guru or a real coach or a real someone who's a part of your life to help you with this aspect, however you want to classify it or call it, what they need to do in their role is not necessarily to tell you that one bit of information, or not necessarily to test you in a specific way, but to actually see you as the truth, which is that you are just like them. You are a continuation of the Godhead. You are a unique and beautiful individual, and we are all on this journey together. So the true fundamental essence of the guru is to look you straight in the face and say, "Ha, you're doing such a good job pretending not to understand." Because from the guru perspective, let's say they are an awakened, enlightened master, they understand that everyone involved in their entire world is an extension of themselves, and is in that same vein their own universes. And if that's the case, then a guru seeing someone who's asking the guru for help is going, "Ha, you already know all the answers, but you think you need to ask me for the help, so I will put you through some tests and make you do some silly trials and show you some cool powers once in a while to make you start to believe and understand, and probably do some Kriya Yoga because that's a neat technology, and here are some specific substances that might help with cheating, etc. But at the end of the day, they know the game. That's the real secret of the guru. And that is just that they know that the whole thing is a game and that's being played, and you just kind of need to figure that out a little bit. And that's why it's so much fun to go around and see the different perspectives of all the different gurus and the different coaches and the masters and all this stuff, because, Buddhas, we are all really the same, and just because someone has reached a certain level of wealth or followers or enlightenment does not make them any better or worse than you. It just means that they have a different perspective than you. And if you can benefit from their perspective, then you're both benefiting in the end. So gurus, remember, at the end of the day, the most important thing is to love yourself.